Life offshore may be filled with adventure, but it's also loaded with risks. Take the fictional but plausible case of Joe and his wife Susie. Joe was barely out of his teens, full of youthful promise when he went to work on an offshore oil rig. Joe promised Susie that in a few years he'd find a job near home. That was before the accident. 6 weeks after his near disaster at sea, Joe's still chained to his hospital room, his life a daily shuffle of procedures, meds, and pain. Susie, shuffling between their kids and Joe, emotionally spent, angry, worried, like she's in a high-intensity cauldron. Both of them just try to make the unbearable bearable, but feel vulnerable at the hands of Joe's company, which blew off warnings, winked an eye at safety lapses, and made a string of mistakes that put Joe in harm's way. Now he's a nobody to them. One day, Joe's Uncle Larry came to visit. By this time, Joe and Susie were at a breaking point, so they vented. Boy, did he get an earful. "You guys really need to get a good maritime attorney," Larry advised. "See, here's what happens. The offshore industry and these big insurance companies go into full battle mode when there's an accident like this, hiring the best lawyers and fighting tooth and nail to save every last penny. Meanwhile, you're in the hospital. Who's got the upper hand here? They do. Heck, there are all kinds of tricks they might use. It's like David fighting Goliath. And not only is David little, he's also injured and feeling horrible. The deck is really stacked against you when you're injured offshore. Now, you know me. I'll help you any way I can, but maybe the best way I can help you today is to put you in touch with this maritime law firm I've heard such good things about. They know what you need because they've dedicated their careers to helping folks just like you. They're not some stuffy old guys sitting in a sea of mahogany either. They're young and smart and energetic too. That means a lot when you're already in troubled waters physically, emotionally, and financially. You should call them now. It's toll-free and totally confidential. They'll walk you through all your options and tell you what you should do and why. And they'll even send you a bunch of free materials designed to help you through the process. It won't cost you a nickel. You should know your rights. Better too early than too late. Let us get this vital info into your hands today. I know these guys can help you. Call 888-473-1287 to talk to Brian and Vuke now, or visit www.maritimeaccidentattorney.com.